Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my show. I am Dr. Marvo. I am Marvo Da Vinci, and welcome to Marvo's show. Today, I am joined by two of my brilliant friends in their respective fields. The first one is Dr. Mantak from Ministry of Health, and the second one is Dr. Kamal Fauzi from IJN. Um, Today, we're going to talk about a very important issue, especially among us Malaysians. Now, health is a very general topic. It's a very sensitive issue, especially when we take into consideration Malaysia have a high obesity stats than other Asian countries. So I was asked to ask you guys about this issue today. Now, one of the questions that I was about to ask, that I'm gonna ask you guys, like, what are your views toward our eating habits, especially Malaysian people?
Okay, thank you for that question. So, according to my observation, there are some habit of Malaysian people eating. First, they always love to order food too much. I think that these people order too much food because they did not eat for a week. So, when they eat, they will eat like there is no tomorrow. They will eat like there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. So I think that these habits are dangerous because when we overeating, it will cause to the digestive system and that people will get a stomach ache. Other than that, this will also cause a food waste because when you solo people, you went to food court solo, nobody only solo, you cannot finish all the food lonely. So you need find a friend or family or other than that. For the second habit that I see that the Malaysian people love to eat like a greasy food like fried chicken, fried noodle, and others. I think that these things are dangerous because this will cause a person to get a dangerous diseases such as arteriosclerosis. I think that this very dangerous to all Malaysian people. For the third point, I saw that Malaysian people like to play smartphone when at the dining table. I think that these people want to show to whole world what they eat that day. I think that this is dangerous because this will cause the food that they eat to be exposed to radiation from the phone being played. This radiation will get into the food and the radiation will get into our body. So I think that this will damage to the body system. Thank you for me. How about you, Dr. Kamel?
Thank you for the question, Dr. Mantap. In my observation, people nowadays in Malaysia, there's a lot of people having atherosclerosis. So ways to prevent people from having atherosclerosis is uh, we need to eat a balanced diet. So basically, balanced diet is a food that must contain the different classes of food such as fats, proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, and mineral. And yeah, we should consume more vegetables, fruits, and whole grain, such as oatmeal, whole wheat breads, and brown rice, as they are good sources of carbohydrate. For the food is like uh, let me give you an example. For the food is an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So it's mean like when you eat foods such as apple, banana, or something else, So it can keeps you from uh, go to the clinic to 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 check to do a checkup, something like that. So as such, one should take 3 servings of fruit and vegetable with vitamin supplements and fiber to ensure we stay healthy. Besides, the intake of salt, oil, fat, sugar, carbonated, and caffeine drinks must be reduced to prevent our body from getting obesity. So that's it. Yeah.
Thank you for your brilliant opinion of this. Now, there's a second question that has been bugging my mind for quite a long time. So, approaching our modern era, people are evolving. They're evolving to have a different lifestyle than the good old days. So I was about to ask that modern lifestyle. Do you think that modern lifestyle is keeping people inactive, doctors?
Thank you for the question. The lifestyle that I usually see from the Malaysian people is they do not like to do exercise activity. I think that this thing happen because they like to do activity that are not tiring and do not produce sweat, such as playing smartphone, playing computer, and others. I think that it will affect a person health such as cardiovascular diseases. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer, Dr. Wantap. Um, Dr. Kamil, what do you think like the ways to combat this lifestyle?
So thank you for the question. Right. Ways to prevent this habit from Malaysian people is we must also exercise regularly to maintain a good health. Exercise is regular or repeated use of a faculty or bodily organ, exertion for the sake of developing and maintaining physical fitness. For example, uh, join a gym or find a sport that we like, such as futsal, tennis, and others. So this exercise can reduce stress, which greatly affect how we look. Next, we can also fit physical activity into our daily routine, such as walk or cycle or jog to meet our friend instead of going to meet them by car. So therefore, doing this activity for 30 minutes every day keep us fit and cheerful.
Thank you, Dr. Kamil. Now, we touched the health from the perspective of health in terms of body, but we haven't really touched on mental yet. So I would like to ask if our doctors, how do people maintain health, maintain mental health, especially during these tough times during COVID and all?
So basically nowadays people like to have a mental problem. So this is because they sleep late, like maybe like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. just focus on work or maybe they play your phone. So the important aspect of maintaining overall health and fitness, to maintain a healthy lifestyle, we need rest and sufficient sleep, about 8 or 9 hours a day. It will help us stay healthy without any problem, such as drowsy, drowsy at work. Then, if you want to do a physical activity, you can try practicing yoga. It like is practicing yoga in your home or your place, your workplace. And practicing yoga is a mental and physical therapy to relieve stress. So yeah, stress reduction is one of the most important thing for improve our health and look.
Do you have anything else to add, Dr. Mantap?
think that's all.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure we have lots of other questions to ask and to discuss, but unfortunately, time is not on our side, and this is the end of the show. Goodbye, see you again.